Plena baller. Beat from Niger, straight to the world. Now play for show. Oh, yeah, carry go.
Hello everyone and welcome once again to Play Pause. And my name is still Philip and
I'm Sam.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we had
A fun pack weekend.
yeah, exactly, the
Yes.
kickoff of the EPL.
Yeah.
And some games were as expected and some games
We're a little bit
not so much as expected. Yeah. All right, so I'll let you start, from the kickoff.
From the first game, which was Arsenal.
Yes.
Arsenal Coventry. So it was an exciting performance from the defending champions from Arsenal. So Arsenal started with so much confidence, which
Right.
was expected. They
Right.
played with so much fluidity.
Right.
It was as if something was like they played with zero pressure. Everything like they were playing with so much control. Like they were not worried about everything. I think the league that they won last season really helped calm the nerves of the players, because this is a new Odegaard that we are seeing. Last season, like, he was troubled with injuries.
Right.
Even Saka, the attack is like a breath of fresh air, because this is the first time since 2024 rather, that Havertz and Ben White, Bukayo Saka and Odegaard are all starting a game together. They were not privileged to start that last season due to
injury.
Yeah. And we saw how fluid Arsenal were, like 2024, when we started those players. They have that connection
Right.
at the right side of the pitch. And Solis again, come on. Our guy is a breath of fresh air on the left hand side. So it was a very entertaining. It was a very entertaining match. It was one of the best games I've watched, because I watched it with zero pressure. It was good to watch. The midfielder Declan Rice was not 100% fit, but he played like an experienced man. MLS 19-year-old. He's in the midfield now. Like, he does not want to let that midfield spot and go. The whole team was actually good. The whole team was good. Calafiori expressing himself as ever before. And Benjamin White, come on, that guy. I actually miss a fit Benjamin White. So the whole team, I can't fault it. And also, I can't fault Coventry also. And because they tried, they played their best. But in the Premier League, there are some mistakes you make in the Championship that won't be punished. But in the Premier League, you'll be punished. It's a lot faster. So I can't blame them. They tried their best. For a Clapper's team, they actually put up a fight, but the Arsenal team was just way stronger, way better.
Yeah, right. So it was expected. What we saw from the Arsenal team was expected.
Yes.
Right. We knew that. We knew what we were going to see. And I want to say that Solis is someone that you guys got at the bargain. How much was he bought for?
35 million.
It was just a bargain.
And like, there are those kind of signings that come with low expectations because of the price tag.
Exactly.
If he came with a higher price tag, everybody would be looking at. But now a lower price tag and 35 million.
He's allowed to play his game.
Yes,
no pressure.
And he's given the left side of Arsenal attack another breath of fresh air, because previously all the attack was mostly coming from the right, which was Saka. But now he's a player that, like, he does not need to dribble you, but he's very effective with the ball. When he gets to the final third of the game, if he's making a pass, if he's making a shot, he's quite effective on the ball. He makes the right decision. So he raises his head to run, which is very important. I'm not trying to shit on our past players, the likes of Martinelli and Trossard. Both like, they came in very handy. They are very good. But Zolis is something different from them. He's a more energetic and athletic Trossard. He's more decisive on the final third, which is very, very impressive.
All right. So you did mention about Coventry, and I'm going to talk a little more about them. Now I know, I can understand why they won the championship. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I thought they were very disciplined, and they only lost to a more superior team.
Yes, a better team.
Otherwise,
yes.
Otherwise, those
on
guys
their day, against
they actually
their
gave
mates,
a fight.
yes, they actually played well.
Forget about the score
I'll
line.
give it to them.
They
I saw a
did
good
play
like if you watch the game closely, you know that Frank Lampard, like, he didn't try to press early, because if you do that at the Emirates,
yeah,
this Arsenal team will play right through you.
Yeah.
So they had this mid block. They didn't go full defensive.
Right.
So they had this mid block, and in some sections of the game, they could spring in one or two passes collectively, which you know that, okay, there's a team here.
Right.
And plus, I still see that they are active in the transfer window, so trying to bring in more signings, trying to bring in more experienced players, which I think will help them in the long run. So I think, like, they'll have a good season.
Right.
I'm not taking anything away from them. They actually had a good match. Even Frank Lampard said it. Even Arteta said it.
Yeah.
So it was a good match, but it was like they just played against a more superior side.
Yeah. So let's not end this without talking about our own Taiwo Awoniyi. You know, his introduction did make a very good difference, impact in the team. It was just that it was too little, too late. I mean, when you're three goals down already, you know, there's so much
you can
do, right? The pressure playing is always different from when it's 0-0 or 1-0 thing.
Like I said in our previous video, he's a player that always finds his way against Arsenal. So, like, he was someone I was very, very cautious about.
Right.
I was really expecting us to. I was really hoping rather that we score a lot of goals before he comes on in. And like, when he came in, he held his ground. He held up the play the best he could. He ran the channels the best he could. So plus, you should know that he has not really trained a lot with this Coventry side. He represented well. Even our able midfielder, like Onyeka, he actually had a very nice game. But the midfield of Miles Lewis, Kelly, Odegaard, and Declan Rice is just too much for anybody, I think, to handle. So
nice. So we did predict that they were going to have a 2-goal advantage in our preview.
Yes.
But it turned out to be a 3-goal advantage. So which is great.
At least we are close. At least we are close, because if you look at it, Raya did not really have any massive save to make. But at the end of the first half, I think, there was a player that was trying to catch him off guard, overhead kick, which he reacted very well.
Very well, yes.
So which is very good. You expect, like, from your goalkeeper, because if you are not being worked at and they call you to action, we hope that you are able to respond.
Your reflex,
Yes. So which was very good. So it was a nice performance from both Coventry and
Arsenal. So we hope that we're going to see Arsenal keep growing.
The likes of Bruno G, the likes of Timber, the likes of Saliba, they've not yet hit the ground. So we are expecting. And even to my surprise, Victor Gyokeres did not even see a minute. So I think there's still a lot to expect from this whole Arsenal team.
All right, so maybe we'll turn to the fans and say, what do you guys expect? Is this are we going to see dominant Arsenal this season, or are we going to see a lot of challenge over Arsenal? Let's see if they're going to retain the title.
Which I think we will, but I don't think it will be as easy as everyone is singing it before. But I think the trophy will be secured maybe May. By April, we should know who is winning it. I don't think it will go down to the final weeks of the Premier League.
Okay. Any final words?
See you against Aston Villa.
All right.
Yes.